Hey guys, Deathslider Magic here, and I've got an update for you on the Double Masters 2022 expected value, so the average return from the average box given the current card prices for Double Masters 2022 edition. And I guarantee what is under this box when I reveal it is going to shock you. That's right, a dramatic, edge of your seat spreadsheet. By the way, link in the description into the AM 25% sale on every graphic tee they sell. Yeah, that price on everything. More details at the end of the video. So this right here was a snapshot of, I think, like 4 or 5 days before release. You can see most of the money came from the Mythic slot. I'm not going to break it down too much, but basically per pack, you would get an average of 27.63 out of it and 663.23 per box. So not bad, considering you could get a box for like, I don't know, what, 400? They've fallen off a little bit now, actually. They haven't gone too nuts. But I did do a little color coding here for the Mythics. You can see that's the old price there, that's the new price, and that's the difference. Unfortunately, I recently realized that these are not necessarily, and not even likely, in the same order. So like if this card went up and this card went down, then I'm not comparing them apples to apples because I didn't write down what the prices were. Now that said, I mean, you can kind of get a general look here. Pretty much downward. Oh boy. So let's just reveal the Mythic average right now. What do we got here? We've got 24.68, mostly because of this right here. If this was still 300 bucks, it would be 29.30, which is awfully close to 30.64. So it actually didn't fall off that much. In fact, some of these prices went up. Look at this, 65 to 75, 65 to 75. I did verify these three actually are the same card. And then you got a little like 5-10% drop off here, a little bit of raising here, not by much. Oops, I accidentally coded that 0 as a... Anyway, doing this on the fly. And then it's all just drops on the low end. The low end is always optimistic. This is pretty typical. I do wonder what this card is, but still it's 29 cents. Probably not even the same card. Something probably fell. Who knows? But yeah, not a lot of good news. Definitely went down. It's almost entirely due to Imperial Seal right there. Who didn't see that coming? But still, not bad. A lot of cards have maintained their value or come darn close to it. So the rares, I didn't do the calculation because these are way more likely to shift up and down. The column is duplicated because it's 2-to-1 weighted and it's a long story. But yeah, but I mean 55, 40, 33, that's not terrible. I mean, it's really not. So the rare average, it was 534. Now it's 393. So that is, I mean, what, roughly 20%, a little bit over it. Not great. Definitely not fantastic. So the slot average, which means, you know, you're twice as likely to get one of these if that's how they did it. Nobody knows how they printed this. If you ask me, a couple cards came up a little bit too often, but 666. I actually did not look at these ahead of time. That's actually very ironic. Anyway, adjusted for rarity foil slot multiplier. I don't remember what that was. Oh, 44.87%. Okay. And then, so that means the weighted foil rare slot is 388. So it's adjusted for the 44.87% chance that your foil will be a rare or mythic. But that's if they printed everything 1-to-1. I'm not going to get into the math too much. Let's just compare. Okay, 509, 388. That's rough. I mean, the two foil slots were already pretty bad. Now they're like very bad. So what does this result in? I actually haven't looked at these numbers. I actually color-coded it before they were calculated. So we're going to get my initial reaction. I obviously know it went down. It's just how much. 2109. Oh boy. Well, let's just reveal this one. It's not a mystery though. Per box, 50606. Okay, I mean, you can get a box for what, 330, 350 online right now. Depends where you shop. Not bad. So if you think, oh, well, you know, this doesn't even count the uncommons and commons, with good reason, by the way. Every time I spend $350, I'll make $156 profit or whatever. No, it doesn't quite work that way. You got the shipping cost, the overhead. If you sell to a buy list, it's going to be 60 to 70%. So there's a 40% loss right there. You're already in the red. You'd still have to rely on luck, and that's just gambling, and that's stupid. So the best investment is probably, although the game is going so far off a cliff, you know, take that into account, just buy a box and sit on it sealed. I mean, look at Double Masters 1 right now. It's insane. Now, I'd like to say that Eternal formats and, like, you know, Commander especially, Modern, Pauper even, they're going to continue to go up in, like, popularity and demand. But if the whole game is going down and Standard is dying and people are sick of Arena, I don't know, man. Now, people are kind of angry at Flesh and Blood right now for various reasons. What else is new? Yu-Gi-Oh! They're kind of ruining the game again. That new online duel thing that they made Duel Masters or whatever it is. It was off to a rocky start. People were taking 30-minute turns and they realized, holy crap, that's right, I forgot Yu-Gi-Oh! Is crap. I think they made some changes. I haven't followed it. I don't really care, no offense to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. But it's not like we've got a brand new Flesh and Blood coming out. The biggest news I've heard is Keyforge got bought by someone and they're gonna do like some second run and fix all the problems and complaints. So that might be interesting. So Magic doesn't have to worry about the #1 killer, which is a just straight up better game coming out. Unless they get utterly blindsided by something new. But that said, I mean, the game is not getting more popular. It just isn't. So I would worry about that for the future price of anything sealed. So that has been your update, but might I add that the best thing I can add to the spreadsheet, the most valuable thing to you right now, is this. I know you didn't see that coming. I know you didn't. Don't say you did. They are running a sale starting today, August 4th through August 8th. 25% off all graphic tees. Holy crap. Like, once again, it's cheaper and better designed than my own merch, which I do intend to overhaul at some point, but honestly, just buy into the AM stuff. It's pretty good. So they got other products too. You got to check them out. But yeah, a little 4-day sale. And by little, I mean 25%. If you're saying 25%, that's insane. You're lying. I don't believe you. That is correct. You actually get, I was going to say 35%. I realize that doesn't work. 25% off, then 10% off. I think they stack like that if you use my link and my code in the description. Yes, it applies to sale items. Yes, it applies to clearance items too. You can get a shirt for like $8, so check out the sponsor. Last time they had a sale, I saw just an insane amount of sales go through. You guys are loving it. I'm loving it. Every time I'm off of work, I'm wearing the shirts, and honestly, I'm almost at the point where at my work, I'll just wear the shirt in. What are they going to do, fire me? So if you want to help the Des Hates His Job Fund, check out Into the AM, and I'll see you guys next video.